Hello, Miami. You know, the president's about to arrive. It's going to be his 5th rally of the day. He's out and about. He's on the move. Had COVID and beat it. Put ACB on the Supreme Court. And his opponent, Joe Biden, spent most of the last month in his basement. Doesn't get crowds, isn't able to go out. If you want to lead this country, you have a responsibility to be out there, to be a man of action. You can't cower in your own basement and be in the fetal position and think you're going to be able to lead America. I want Donald Trump leading America, not somebody that's going to spend time in the basement. And let's just be clear, if Joe Biden's elected president, they're going to keep him in the White House residence, and Kamala Harris is going to run the show. She is rated more left-wing than Bernie Sanders. She just put out a video on Twitter today talking about how we have to have equal outcomes for everyone. Now, they say progressive, they say left, all this stuff. I don't know what all that means. I think you peel it all back, it's all the same thing. Marxism. We are not going to allow Kamala Harris to be the President of the United States. We have a responsibility to have safe communities and to support the men and women in law enforcement, and Donald Trump understands that. When we had riots across this country, he stood up for law enforcement. Joe Biden was silent. Joe Biden didn't do anything to stand up for law enforcement. In fact, they had staffers that were bailing out the rioters. We need to stand in front of law enforcement and support them, and I can tell you in Florida, we're doing just that. When we had the riots, we didn't waste any time. I called up the National Guard, said it's not going to happen here. And now we are going to enact the strongest anti-rioting, anti-looting, pro-law enforcement legislation in the country. Which says very clearly to local governments, if you defund law enforcement, the state of Florida is going to defund you. And we're not going to just have somebody loot or riot, go get their picture taken like in Portland, get put right back on the street so they could do it again. So we're telling people, if you loot, you're going to jail. If you riot, you are going to jail. And if you harm other people, their person or property, particularly if you assault a law enforcement officer, you are going to jail. So law and order's on the ballot. Who do you trust for law and order, Biden or Trump? You know what else is on the ballot? Joe Biden gets in, he's all but admitted he is going to shut down this country. And that means he's going to shut down all the schools. He doesn't want people being in person in school. I can tell you, we cannot let that happen here in Florida. Every single county in the state of Florida has schools open. All the charter schools, all the private schools. We're not going to let Biden shut down our country and close our schools. What do we need? What is that? Do we need medical?
We need a
medical. Can we get some medical back here?
Need medical.
Right there in the crowd back. Do we have some EMTs? Got somebody coming on the way. Can we clear a path out for the EMT? Do we have it? Do we have anyone there? Okay. All right, I think we got it. All right, I think we got the attention that we need. I can tell you it's hot here, but if you'd have been at the Tampa rally the other day, that was at 1:30 in the afternoon. We had about 95-degree weather. It was not pretty. We had a lot of people that had heat problems. So let me ask you this. Are you going to make your voice heard with your vote between now and Tuesday? Are you going to support our Republican candidates up and down the ballot? Are you going to talk to your friends and neighbors and people that you know and get them to go out to the polls? And will you do all you can, in addition to voting, to make sure that on Tuesday night Donald Trump is re-elected the President of the United States? Because let me tell you, if we do our job here in the state of Florida, if you go out and you vote and your friends and your family vote, we're going to go into election night and you know the media is going to be waiting to declare Joe Biden the victor. They've been waiting for 4 years to be able to declare Joe Biden the victor. And what's going to happen is the returns are going to come in from Florida. And they're not going to be what the media wanted. Actually, it's going to show it's pretty close, and then the panhandle comes in, and oh my gosh, it's 4 years, 2016, all over again, and they're going to have to admit that Donald Trump has carried the state of Florida, and when that happens, the die will be cast, and he will be on his way to be re-elected the President of the United States. Thank you, guys. God bless you. God bless everybody.